Hello fools, Jed, and welcome back to RacingGamerSlovenia. And guess what? I did in fact open more crates. We were at 5 out of 6 blueprints for this thing, and yeah, I just simply had to get. We spent 80 bucks on that video alone, and to actually get this car, I spent 40 bucks more. So I paid 120 bucks, and I got this and the F1 GTR and some matte paints. So that was not really worth it, and I'm kind of upset about that, as you guys were able to hear the frustration in the crate opening video. Up until further notice, I will not be opening any more crates because it's just not worth it. But let's leave the pain of my wasted money aside. I maxed this card out with NOS, and it appears to be 1680 now. Other State Edition cards, which are the Firebird and the Corvette, are not rated at 1681 maxed. I believe that that they are 1678 for the Corvette and 1679 for the Firebird. I can might as well check. I got the Firebird. I know that I have both of them, so I don't think they're maxed though. Max without NOS probably. Yeah, so 1678 max without NOS. I think it's 1679 max normally, but this car is undrivable. Like, you cannot launch it at all. And then we also have the Corvette Street Edition somewhere, which you can get in bronze crate. The Firebird has been vaulted, so where's the Corvette? Should be somewhere here. There you go. 1676 max without NOS, 1678 maxed with NOS. Not a huge fan of the Corvette. Not a huge fan of the Firebird. Looks alright, but drives like absolute dog shit. So now let's talk about the Mustang. Now, of the cards which are Street Edition, I believe that this is definitely my favorite. It is the fastest. It is the best look in my opinion. I just love Mustangs. In the comment section on YouTube, I see all these people arguing Chevy versus Ford, and I'm like, I live in fucking Europe. Like, I think I saw like 5 Mustangs in my life. Why are you guys arguing about some amazing fucking cars like both Chevys, Dodges, Fords? I love all that shit, so seriously, you guys should stop arguing about it. It's just pointless. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the Mustang. Now, as I've said, 1680 here, maxed at NOS. Let's go through the parts here. Now, this car uses a common sense tune, which means that it's pretty much the part setup is very standard here. For example, connecting rods are B on most cars. Same here. Fuel system C, valve kit A. Even though B works as well. To be honest, B is probably just a little bit better because I was actually upgrading this car when it wasn't still max. So a few parts might be a bit off, but let's just jump upgrade that real quick. There you go, that's probably a bit better. Engine head A, and you guys can, read the other parts. I will try to go a little bit more slow because you guys were complaining about that. And, well, videos are 60 FPS now, so you guys should be able to see the parts better, but, there's no harm in, just going a little bit slower, so that's completely understandable. Anyways, I also put matte green on the car, and some red lines, also purple underglow because it was the only glow that I had. Now, this car I maxed out with turbo because the other Street Edition cards are better with a turbo as well. So hopefully that is the case. Like, I don't think that supercharger is better on this car. I highly doubt it. So bottle, we have stage 2 because it's an R1 class car. And this, there you go. So 1680 now. And then, of course, we have the aero parts, which are unlocked, but I don't think you can change anything. This car looks fucking beast, though. Like, seriously, I love the looks of it. The whole gone in 60 seconds look. You can get this car stock in matte black, and it just looks like the Eleanor. And seriously, it's like amazing. Even though that's from the remake, like, I don't think the original from the 1970 film was like this. It was like a Mach 1 or something like that. Anyways, we're gonna hop into a lobby and show you guys how to drive this thing. Now, I didn't have any runs with it for the past 6 hours or so, so just excuse that. Still, this car is definitely easier to drive than the other State Edition cards, as I've said, for but undrivable, you cannot drop launch it. The Corvette, you have to stop revving before the first light comes on, so I'm not a huge fan of cards that launch like that. Let's just say Fridians in the chat. Hopefully people will, do that. But this card actually launches kind of similar to the Dodge Viper, I would say. I mean, is it like Dodge Viper? I guess I'll see. Anyway, it is early first light. Not like the Z28, but there you go. And, okay, let me just do this thing. Now, another thing I like about this card is the fact that shifting is pretty much really logical to figure out. I believe that you are supposed to late shift this thing, but I'm not exactly sure. This card could be going faster, but I have a problem with this card with shifting because first gear is fast, but unlike most cars, the second gear is also just as fast, and I usually hit the red line on both of those gears. I would try go shifting the second gear, but that usually doesn't exactly work because I'm not used to go shifting, so I don't know, like, it's definitely a fast car and will probably catch some other cars off guard, but the best I've gotten so far is a 6.9, a high one at that, because I got a shitty reaction time on that run yesterday when I was test running. So let's see what he wants to do. Please don't race the pings, just, give me a nice free run, please. So many S-Class cards in the lobby though, like, that's not usual. This guy is, kind of stupid for thinking that I'm gonna pink slip my fucking new crate card versus his fucking shitty showdown car. I mean, S-Class cars aren't fair. Let's just race this guy again. I think that we raced him before. So it's not exactly like the Viper. You have to have like just a little bit less than that. It's somewhere between Z28 and the Viper. Like, it is quite precise, but when you get used to it, it's not that hard to figure out. Oh, he fouled, but god damn it, I just got the second gear correct. Oh, he's 1668. I was not aware of that. Oops. Should probably pay more attention to that. We do have Rotana here, so we can might as well raise that. See what he wants to do. I mean, obviously I'll only accept freelance because the Mustang is very valuable still. So I'm probably just gonna sell it while the value still holds. Because, if you wait a bit, you will be able to get this car cheaper. Oh, I got traction loss there. Wow. Okay. As I've said, it's quite precise, this car. And I mean, there might be a better way to shift it, to be honest. It's just that I don't have much experience with it because legit hacks. I don't think that is very logical, man. Nice. I'll just check my Facebook page here because, why not? Ooh, freedom. Nice. I mean, I tried to be precise there on the second gear, yet I still managed to slightly bang the wall, not by a lot, but it's quite delicate, this car, really. As you guys can see, it's capable of hitting 6.9s when shifting late. Like, maybe if you early shift it, it will be better, but I don't know. Still, it's better than the other Street Edition cars for sure. It's better lock-in, it's faster, easier to drive, like, really, I quite like this car. It's not like I'll be pink slipping it, but yo, good, man. So any more runs? Like, I guess we can try to have another. Oh, perfect. There you go. It's quite nice from him. So one final run. Let's try to get a perfect launch here. Ah, damn it. I hit the limiter there on 3 gears, so... Ooh, actually, wow, this is looking promising. Wow, probably my PB. I mean, just, looking at the time. Ooh, there you go, that's a good time. Fuck, 6.9, so... considering that the rating is 1680, this car might even be able to get into 6.8s. It's definitely a really amazing addition to the crates. and I didn't manage to get the I didn't manage to get the Alpine. Unfortunately, I'm at 4 out of 6 blueprints for that, and considering how expensive these crates are, like, I don't think I'll be able to get this, but you know, at least I got the Mustang, and seeing how amazing of a car it is, I'm definitely not complaining. Okay, I am complaining. I spent 120 bucks to get it, but you know, at the very least, it's a nice consolation price. So I would rate this car 8.5 out of 10. Um, Probably really good when the price goes down, but as of right now, I will be selling this car for somewhere between 25 to 30 bucks, which is really expensive. But then again, it's maxed, it's custom, and well, I have to take into consideration how much money I spent to actually get it. I won't be making all of my money back, obviously, but at least it's kind of, you know, decent. So it's a good car. So my name is Jay. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that generic stuff. So there's that. Anyways, have a good one. Bye.